Hello my friends and welcome to another stream here today. How are you all doing? I have been trying to change that daggone title over here, but that just doesn't seem to be working. I've done this like 5 times already. Building Lumiere. Work. Hey look, it worked that time. Why is it always like that? I don't know. Anyways, great to see you all. Welcome to the stream. It's my favorite type of fish. Why, you know, Weeby Narwhal. My favorite type of fish is monster fish. No, yeah, but seriously, he's awesome. Ace of Supreme, great to see you. Zippet, Coop, Kiba, Revan, Secleton, Kevden, Max, Thorndroid, Weeby Narwhal. I already said, welcome to, sorry. Vasa, and Shriz. How you guys doing? Welcome to the stream. And yes, as I have said, we are going to be working on Lumiere here today. Loading it up here. There we go. So, I kind of have a plan right now of what we're going to do. I kind of want to work on the backside here. And maybe some detailing down here on the bottom. I'm waiting for me to start. Well, I am starting. I am started. I am here. Is this what you wanted? No, but, wait, what? Hey there, Pirate Lord. I think I already said hello. Goodness gracious. I don't know. My brain's really fuzzed up here tonight, so you'll have to bear with me as I am trying to collect my bearings. But, yeah, so again, like I have said, we're going to be working on the backside here. This shader is super bright, so I think we might go ahead and tone that down a little bit. Conquest of the Sun's a little less crazy. So, there have been some complaints regarding these pillar blocks that I have chosen for here, and I do agree with that. And it would be nice to have something a little bit more fitting for that area. And so, well, I guess we should go ahead and start the replay here. Does anyone want a quick little walkthrough before I start, or we just want to get right started? I'll wait for you guys to reply. Get right into it, or do a little walk around showcase of Lumieres. You guys decide, because we actually haven't done that in a while here. Okay, we gotta walk through and replay. Walk around, replay. Okay, we have 2 replays, and what is that supposed to mean? Are we doing we're trying to all say walkthrough, or are the replays voting for me to get right into it? Hey, Coop. How you doing, man? Okay, anyways, we're just gonna do it. We're gonna do a little walkthrough here. Not too crazy of a walkthrough. I'm not going to be doing anything, showing off anything too exciting. Just, well, let me try to say this in a way that's a little bit more, let me think. Yeah, we're just going to be showing through the streets, I think, not actually going in the buildings or anything. We're just going to walk around and take in the atmospheres of Lumieres. Yes, and we're working on Lumiere again there, Milne and Realistic. Great to see you. How you doing? Great to see you. And Noah Viren Von Wieren. How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to everybody. It is always great to see everybody. So how's everybody's day? Y'all been around doing stuff, cool stuff, or maybe, okay, actually, tell you a story. Last night I went to this high school concert, and it was incredible. The choir was incredible. The band was mainly made up of middle schoolers, however, and, well, they did the best they could. We'll leave it at that. But it was great. And so off of that, how many of you are in the band or a choir? Giant roleplay movie on this plot. Well, I don't know. There may be a possibility it may be used in the future for some kind of roleplay type thing, but I haven't heard anything back from him. Victor Comics, by the way, he wanted to use this build for some shots, but I don't think he's still interested in making videos about Todd's Adventures. Worked on Satan's lore. What a great name. I'm doing fantastic. They're realistic. Fantastic. I've streamed for a third time now. I built a small Chinese junk and a couple variants. Oh, you've been streaming, Vasa. Let me go over and follow you really quick. Are you, you're over here on YouTube, right? Or not YouTube. Twitch. Let me, figure out how to follow you really quick. Oh, wait. You're doing vanilla? You're doing vanilla. Alright, well, I followed you there, man. Would love to see what you do. Hey, Realms, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Great to see you. But, yeah, we're going to be working on the backside here. That is our goal here today. Finishing up our texturing and such. Hey, Saltheart, my man. How you doing? Great to see you. Welcome to the stream. Do you have a map of Fantasy World or no? Yes. I technically do. They're realistic. However, I don't have it on this computer. It's on my other computer. And I can't really show that to you guys. Well, maybe actually I can. I think I have that over here somewhere. If I go over to our chat and go to, I guess, geology? No, general. Okay, if we scroll up far enough, I might be able to pull this up. Hey, there we go. Okay. Abathon. Open link. Drag that over. And let's go ahead and do display capture really quick. There we go. So this is our world here. It's roughed out pretty much. Well, not our world. This is just one continent of the world. But you would have sort of like a Middle Eastern culture here. Dwarves and such here. The capital of the empire is there. Lumiere, Crine, all that's about in this area. Seabridge is down here. You can't really see it, but there's like a little island down here somewhere. I think that actually is it, but it's supposed to be down there. Aldern Hill is up here. Port Haven's about right there. There's a lot of interesting things here, but yeah, this is the fantasy world. Haven't really done much with this recently. It's been kind of on the back burner for a while, but I'm sure you guys can relate. That's how it is. Let's see. This is my first time watching your stream. I've been watching your YouTube videos for a few weeks now, really helping me with inspiration for my builds. Well, Mini Garp Corp, great to hear, and I'm glad that you're finding some inspiration in what I'm able to do. I really means a lot, man. Great to see you. I don't really want to explain it per se. It's just it's a whole crazy thing. It's a lot to explain. I don't really feel like doing that. It's going to hinder our stream that much more. Maybe if I had a longer stream, that would make sense for me to try to explain it. But it's just hard for me to double task or multitask in that with that. Minicarp, thank you for that follow. Welcome to the Red Clan. But yeah, I think this turned out alright. I'm happy with it. I like this little camp back here in the ruins overall. It just all molds together pretty well. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. And so, going off of that, let's get right to building. I'm going to go grab our thingy really quick over here. Record record server on. There we go. Multiplayer and Davin. Cool looking chicken coop, large or mid-sized. I can show you some ones I have there. Game mode 1. I'll show you some ones that I have really quick. I got this chicken coop back here. It's small, but it's probably too small for what you're looking for. Then I have this chicken coop over here. Very, very standard. Nothing very interesting about this one. I think I have a chicken coop. I don't think, actually never mind. I don't have a chicken coop over here. I don't have any chicken coops over there. I think that's actually, no, I have one more chicken coop actually. That's this one over here. Again, nothing too crazy. I just used Tudor for this one. and then there's all that on the inside. It's, yeah, I haven't really been going all out for chicken coop designs. Alright. Glad I can catch a stream for once. Hey, there's Sepper, and I'm glad you're able to stop by one. Great to see ya. Is YouTube fitting in chicken coops? Those are really outdated, though, Pirate Lord. Very, very outdated. I would not recommend that to any current Conquest builder. Those need to be... Well, they're great to have if... Like, I would consider those videos great to have for people that are just getting into Conquest, maybe. But if you are already inside Conquest and you have a pretty good idea what you're doing, referencing those videos would probably be not a good idea. It'll set you back about 20 levels, if there were levels. Tarago, my man, great to see you. Welcome to the stream. How are you today? So I can make a chicken coop for Animania chickens. Oh, okay. Huh, okay. Yeah, I don't know anything about Animia. And your Prime won't work. I've heard that from somebody else. I have been subscribed to on Prime accounts, though, there, Zippit, so I don't think it's any restrictions I have. I have, like I said, I have had several people tell me, but I also have had people subscribe to me on their Twitch Primes. The only thing I can think of is, are you already subscribed to somebody else on Twitch Prime? That's the only other thing I can think of that might possibly hinder your ability to subscribe here. Wait, I can't make a trap door of stone? What? Since when? Since when? Pickle Knight just pledged their allegiance to the Red Clan. Great to have you. Welcome to the Red Clan. Thank you for that subscription. Everybody spam those We Are Conquest tags there in chat. And just wait for good old Nightbot to ban you. Oh man. Okay, so I am so confused. Why don't I have trapdoors of normal stone? I thought I did. Didn't I? Didn't I anywhere else? Really? I don't have any... There we go. There's a trapdoor. Okay. I don't know what that was. They do exist, so at least we know that now. And there we are. Beautiful. It says I can subscribe. You have a weird thing a little upwards to the left of the mug. What is that? What is that? What? What? What is that? It's part of the mug. I have no clue what that is. Okay. We're just gonna remove the jar for here today. I have no clue what that was. Thanks for letting me know that there, but Dr. Potato. I appreciate that. You guys are the beast. The best. The beastie best. The bestie beast. Something like that. Napot is getting butchered today. Yes, he is. He's a bad, bad boy. It is my avatar there, Sepper, but I don't know why it's there. That's why I said I don't know what it is. I just... doesn't make any sense to me why it would be stuck there. But whatever. It's stuck there, so we'll have to figure out how to fix that some other time. For now, I will build. Because building is what I am here for, and building is what I will do. Is the chat box new? Relatively. The way I see it is you also see that I have the stream number, like how many people are watching, up on the top left as well. It's for YouTube reasons. because when people are watching past broadcasts, I don't know if anyone over there has been interested in wanting to see what is going on in chat, or maybe they're interested in, I don't know, whatever. And if that's the case, then now they can see all that. They can see what's going on, keep up with what's going on in chat, all that good stuff, and I guess feel like they're more part of the stream in a way. But also, yeah, when is the next Draconian ship stream? We're actually done the ship there, Revan, so there's really no reason for us to go back until Darwinia starts up. But actually, no, we will be doing more conceptualizing, I'm sure. We're definitely probably going to be seeing a lot more stuff from the Draconians, because there's still a few more things we need to do. Like, I suppose, like, Saltheart, we need to still work on some concepts for his living arrangements, since he is a giant. It requires some special things, more or less. So we'll probably be working on that a little bit at some point. Well, we don't need all that up here. I don't know why I'm doing that. I just want to try to add some more detail there, but I don't know what else I can do. When will the community build start up again? I do need to get back on that. Like I've said in previous streams, I need to gain some hype about that. In fact, I need to... Who was it that I was... There was somebody that was helping me. Some staff member that was helping me originally with that. I think it was Savius, actually. Was it Savius? I'm not sure if he's probably not here. I'll try to get it back up with him, and then maybe we can get that started back up. Oh no, I just thought of something. Okay, I hope it's not the case, but if it is, we might have a problem. Are there any mythical fantasy creatures that inhabit your fantasy world? Yes, there is. So you don't just sound crazy. It's nice to see what you're responding to on YouTube, so you don't just sound crazy. Yes, yes, yes. Hey, Applemore, great to see you. Welcome. Saper. Okay, Saper. Gotcha, man. I will pronounce you hopefully correctly from now on. I'm now part of your staff. Wait, what? But he is crazy, isn't he? Fruitcake, I think I will be taking your advice from one of our previous streams and just not necessarily ignoring what you're saying, but taking it for a grain of salt, I suppose. What kind of creatures? Any concepts? I don't really want to get into it, Tarago. It's not really developed enough for me to really say much about that. We did have some concepts drawn up about one of our more creative races, but I don't really, like I said, I just don't want to get into it. It's just a lot of stuff, and I don't really have time for that right now. It's just too much for me right now. I have only a little bit of time, and that time I would prefer to be streaming with you guys, because when we were developing lore, I wasn't streaming. So it's either, you know, it's either I stream or I do lore creation or stuff of that nature. And if I start talking about it, I might get re-inspired and might stop streaming again. And I'm trying to get a Twitch partnership, so I'm hoping that I'll be able to stream enough that they will notice me, and I'll be able to get that partnership at some point, so we'll see what happens. Love hanging, making new things, hearing, making new things. Jezolis, welcome to the stream. Great to see ya. Yeah, man, I understand that for sure there, Tarago. And I definitely would love to have you on board when we do get back into that for sure, because there's a lot that needs to be done. I'm trying to transition this stone brick up into the travertine. Having a hard time with that. I want to try to find something of a middle color. I wonder if light gray, I think that's what we were already using. Is that what that was? Yeah, that's what that was, so that's not what we want. I need another stone brick color, but, well, we just have that. Honestly, that isn't the worst. You know, we transitioned from a cleaner, and actually that kind of makes sense. I mean, it kind of looks right, almost. That you have that cleaner stone brick kind of out of the, yeah, that's not too bad. I like it. I like it. All right. And I do love this, how we have it properly spaced right here. The one thing I'm not a huge fan of is this door right there and how that's spaced. I do like, I do technically like how it's kind of off-centered up top from the pillars down below. I think that's all right. Why didn't you put slabs and trapdoors on the last pillar? Why didn't you put slabs and half doors? Oh, I didn't do that. I suppose I should. There we go. Mission accomplished. Okay, I do want to try to figure out a way to make this look a little bit more substantial. Dragon requests, leave us be. I like dragons. Well, we do have dragons too. No, me Twitch Senpai. What am I missing again? Where can we find lore information? Oh, you can't, Vasa. There is none anywhere. Well, we have like a huge, a lot of stuff kind of scattered around, a little bit written down. It's mainly on our Discord channel. We have a lot of crazy stuff. Make the door you don't like centered too. If you look in dashboard, it tells you what you need to get partner. Thank you are missing streaming 12 days a month. Well, I sent in an application. I'm just waiting to hear back from them. So I'll see what happens. I would like to put some kind of fancy block and these, each of those places there. Also, well, no, never mind. That's not necessary. I will not be a human, elf, or giant, or whatnot. I will be a rabbit or a siren mermaid. Probably rabbit, because human issues are hard. Yeah, you're funny. Have you any of your Two of the Lord's Residence been made yet? No, I haven't even started their pickle night. Does this castle have sufficient gamer P stores? Are you going to let people download the castle when it's done and check it out? Yes, I will, for sure. Oh, man, I'm trying to keep up. Goodness gracious. I gotta get back to work, but I think I should send you some more salty bits before I go. Alright, Saltheart, thank you so much for stopping by. Good luck with the job. I hope that things are going well for you. And we will see you back, hopefully sometime soon. Thanks for stopping by, man. Always great seeing you. I think I'm gonna change all of these over to this. I just like how it looks a little bit cleaner. The cleaner look just has a much more, well, efficient design to it. Love it. Can you have me as a pet? Okay, so yeah, back to figuring out what we're gonna do down here. I did like this block over here. There is another block though. White plaster design. It's down here. There's the one that kind of looks like a pillar top almost. If I can find that somewhere, it should, oh, there it is. White plaster design too. This is, it might not work actually, but yeah, that's not going to work. If it were down one block, maybe I could still use this though. If I used it like this, what do we think about that? And then maybe we could use, maybe we could still use that other design. Like this one up above. It's probably, I don't know. Ooh, well, what if we did this? If we use these trapdoors like this to hide the side so that we just see the facade, I think that might be alright. Are you done with the roof? No, I'm not done with the roof. I still have a long way to go on the roof. Get a pet. I feel like the side of the manor lacks banners or flags. Well, we still haven't, well, I'm not even sure we're gonna put banners or flag. Well, a flag, maybe. I was thinking if we're gonna do a flag, well, I'm not sure if that's even gonna work there. It would be nice to have some type of platform extending, but I don't think that's going to be happening. We do need a back corner flag though, because you see we have a flag there, one in the middle, one on that corner, one on this corner. There technically should be one flag back here. And the only place I can really think of is coming out from right here, but it just would catch on everything, so I don't know if that's going to be the best idea. So I don't know. Alright, my last final will be tomorrow. Stano Man. Stano Man. I am sorry to hear that you have to have another final, but I am glad to hear that it's your last one, and I hope that you do fantastic on it, because man, I've been there. I know what the whole final season's like, and that's quite the experience for sure. But I hope you do well, man, and I hope that you do it well. Well, I feel like I just said the same thing right there. Not meant to be the same thing. I hope you do well. Study well, do it well, get a good grade, and then come back to the stream. But for right now, I think you should probably get off the stream and go go study for those, or for that. I aced my German final. Nice. That's great to hear. Alright. There we go. A little bit of that, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I think what I'm going to do here is, you see how we use that white up there? I want to try to do this again. This right here. I seem to really like this, this design, and I wonder if it's going to work. And technically it makes sense because this is the Lord's porch, and it would make sense that it's really fancy, fancy schmancy, and just fully poppin', you know. What's going to really bring this out is, of course, the greenery that I'm gonna have back here. I'm gonna have some greenery and things. We're also gonna fancy this porch up a lot. So, I mean, right now it's looking a little bit odd, but I think what I might do is give this like brick fortifications or something. I don't know. It needs color. It's gonna look really fancy back here. Very important for the style, I would say. So we're getting there. Just gotta get there. We're getting there. Just gotta get there. How does that make sense? I don't know. Like I said, guys, at the beginning of the stream, bear with me. I'm still recovering from the day. All right, Realistic. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you back sometime soon. More white? Yes. Well, then there's everyone from Denmark. Well, I'm from America. The United States. Where's everybody else from? Where is everybody else from? I know this isn't gonna work. I'm just, right now, just doing it for kicks. Kicks and giggles. Kicks and giggles. I mean, I feel like I could do things for kicks and giggles every now and again, right? Right. Okay. Well, maybe we could use this, possibly. I don't know. Let's just throw that in, see what that does. It's just the tan is a little bit too much. It just destroys the overall idea. And I don't think white's going to do the trick. I think it's going to be a little bit too, well, too much white. White. Maybe the cornice will work. Capital, I mean. Let's try the white capital. See what we think. Does it work? No, it does not. Norway. Man, you guys are crazy from all over the world. It's awesome. It is awesome. Yeah, that's not going to work. Too repetitive, too distracting. It is a poor idea. Ooh, well, maybe this might do. Let's, what do we think of that? Okay, this has a possibility. I can see this happening. We just gotta make this top part work. I don't quite know what to do, but it needs to be a horizontal texture, but I don't want to use that like elven horizontal texture. I want to use something different. But what could be What could it be? What could be the solution? I don't see anything. That's not going to work. The Elven Pillar is not going to work. No. This is just gonna be for kicks. Cause you know me, I'm just a kicky kind of guy. Let's go ahead and replace 4. Okay. See, this is, I mean, it's kind of getting closer to an idea. We don't want something that extreme. We want something a little more fashionable, more or less. So let's try something. Oh, I know what we could use, actually. Let's see, most fancy voice error? No. You should use a full pillar block. It's too big for this symmetrical balcony. See, if I use a full pillar block, we're going to lose a lot of this openness here. A lot of that openness. So I don't know if I like that idea there, Genova, because I like how open it feels. It is, if we use pillar blocks, like, you're just going to be able to barely walk through, whereas right now, you have all the space that you need to walk through all that. So that's why I'm a little bit against trying to change all that. And it's not supporting that much. Shouldn't I mean the top block? Sorry. Okay, you shouldn't use a full pillar. It's too big for this small balcony. Ah, okay. So I see what you're saying. I just like the idea of it flaring out a little bit here. But I see your point. I do see your point. So let's just see what we can do. I mean, this is kind of funky. Probably not going to be our solution. It adds a little bit of something. I see, it's kind of what I wanted, is just have a little bit of something going on there. So that it's not just the boring old, well, whatever it is, so. Gives us just that little bit. Try to put some slabs over the pillars. Try to put some slabs over the pillars. Huh? Huh? What do you mean? Try to put some slabs over the pillars. Cascade, then after you blend with greenery. This works. Should not mean the top block, but too much. Why am I missing so much chat? I think I know why, because my chat box is too small. There we go. I have made it much bigger now. And my screen froze. And stop it! Stinking synergy. Always messing me over. Okay, so we need to... I think the next thing we should do is the fortifications should probably see a little bit of updating here. Also, another thing I think might be a good thing to do is use this stuff for this dormer here. So let's see what we can do here and test her out. Because I'm just thinking that maybe having that Italian stone might be a nice little reprieve from the solid textures we've been using. I don't really like all that. It's not really fitting. Let's remove that. There we go. That's alright. Or trapdoors. I finished my finals today. Nice. There are days no end. That's awesome. And welcome to summer break. That is going to be great. What are you guys going to do with your summer breaks, by the way? That's a question that I'm sure you all have been thinking through very attentively over your school years. What are you going to do with your summer breaks? Are you going to go off to camp? Or are you, well, like, what are you going to do? Just let me know. Give me some ideas. Well, what's going on with you guys? Okay, I do need to... I feel like there still should kind of be something up there as a dormer kind of thing, but I'm not seeing anything that would really give me... Well, there is this. There's this idea. We could do something like this. Go to Six Flags in New York and Jamaica and get a job. That's awesome, man. Like, go to Jamaica. Is that a, like a vacation? Or a trip? Some kind of professional, not a professional trip, but some kind of like function or something. Consuming a whole lot of alcohol and go to the USA. Start next Wednesday studying archaeology and it's great. That's awesome, man. Well, actually, that's not awesome. I feel like, oh, well, archaeology is great. Okay, so I suppose that means you're happy you're having an exam. I'm going to Indonesia for 3 weeks with a girl. Ooh, nice. Okay, I guess we won't be hearing from you for 3 weeks then. Sleep. I understand that, Tarago, 100%. Man, I miss those summer breaks. All right, I want to try to put something on here. I don't suppose this is going to do the job. I don't suppose, and I suppose correctly. I don't know, guys. Maybe we'll figure something else out for that, but right now that's just not gonna work for me. Consuming a whole lot of alcohol, not to know, to see the family. Oh, to see the family, Jamaica, nice. That is awesome. Yeah, I actually had the chance to go to Jamaica for my senior trip. Or no, I'm sorry, it was the Dominican Republic for my senior trip. But, well, some complications occurred, and I decided not to go. I just didn't want to go, to be honest. I didn't get along with my class very well. It's not that I was on bad terms with them. I just found them all really annoying. And I didn't really want to spend any, like, I didn't want to have to spend more time with them than I had to. That was how I was. No, not happy with the exam, but I'm happy with the choice of studying it. Nice. Take a ferry from Denmark to Sweden, then walk all the way. Alright, that's not going to work here, so maybe we can use... See, this is an option I had tried on the other side of the building, but it didn't work for us over there. But, I mean, it's always worth trying these things, just to see if it works. The reason why I'm trying this is because, well, see, this is actually interesting, because this might work. And the reason why I'm saying that is if we keep it kind of on the... Oh. This, that's weird. It might work, but we gotta fix the transition here. We gotta fix the transition. It wouldn't work if it was all brick, for sure. Oh, I know what might be the problem here. What if we did this on all of those, like that? We spot, no, I don't want to spot the brick down here. Let's see what this will look like. Revan. Wait, Revan's going? Less white, they truly are. I understand the history. Buy stream. What? Are you leaving, Revan? Am I missing something? I feel like I'm always missing something in chat. Like, if ever it pertains to what I'm doing in game, like I try to catch those comments as much as I can. But when it starts developing into conversations about real life and, well, you know, stuff, I just I tend to tune things out, and it's not necessarily a good quality of mine. But well, it's what you guys got. Alrighty, Revan. Well, thanks for stopping by. Was great seeing you. Always great seeing you. You have a fantastic night, and we'll see you back on the next one. Hopefully, right? Vila Cool, how you doing, man? Great to see you. The next castle will be made only by bricks. Yeah, I suppose I should do that, shouldn't I? Well, obviously we are having some discrepancies right now. The design of this is really starting to go south. A lot of what building is palette. Of course, structure takes a huge role. Structural design, for sure, takes a huge role. But palette is what brings it all together. And so if you perfect your palette, you perfect your structure, and vice versa. And so as long as we figure out what we're doing for the palette, everything else should come together kind of smoothly in a way. At least that's the hope. So we're going to give it a try and see what we can do. I am thinking for this window here, we could use something along the lines of, I don't know, let's give this a try. No, that's going to be too dark. It might look good from the outside, but from the inside, it might be a little bit too... See, you can't even see that. What we need is a white trim window, or a bright trimmed window in general. So we have to find something down here, and we have been using this, so we could probably keep using that. Let's use this. See, the one thing I have about that is I don't... Oh, actually, never mind. It's fine. Okay. Cool. Here we go. The next cast made only bricks. Yes. The front block, less protruding. Okay. I liked it because you could put the capital on top. Or not the capital, the capstone on top. I'm doing fantastic there, Velacool. Hanging in there. Did you ever play Kingdom Come? No, Genova, I don't have time. I don't have time for this, to be honest, but I make the time, so I couldn't make any more time for Kingdom Come. As much as I would love to play, it's just not gonna happen. Not going to happen. Okay, so what I need to do here is start sweeping this up a little bit more abruptly. Maybe I could do this instead. There we go. Try to make orange brick newell caps on the roof of the porch. Well, I was going to put finials here. I was going to put a finial there, there, and there. So 3 finials to cap it. But the problem is we're still represented, or still, the white here isn't working as well as I hoped. I think it might be this horizontal line on the top. The cap is not really bringing it together as it should. So we need to find a horizontal block. Okay, this is going to be a long shot. A real long shot. Yeah, that's definitely not going to work. It just has to have a mild but somewhat specific design block for the top here to cap it in. Finding that block is really being a pain. What? Like you. Vipbab. Oh, Vipbab. Hey, how you doing, man? Great to see you. Did you ever play Kingdom Come? No. Do you do the same balcony under the left? I started a new project at the city's called Sherford, and the biggest city in the country, and it's a center of trade. Nice, really cool. That's awesome. That's always awesome. I love to. I actually. One thing I really want to do. I've been so tempted. I have been. I might have peeked at a few builds over on Darwinia here recently, which I said I wasn't going to do. But I have refrained from others, so... But I'm really excited for this Darwinia thing because, well, number one, to be able to build with other people, and number two, to be able to see everybody else's builds, and like it all kind of like comes together in a way. It all comes together and creates this really neat environment. This is really exciting. If you guys aren't aware about what's coming up here soon about Darwinia and all, it's a really neat new thing coming up. So I would suggest y'all get on board if you're not already. Okay, I'm gonna do that, and then I'm going to take this, put that there, and put that there. So that way we have a... See, the problem with this, though, is how you don't have anything you can put on top of that. Right here. Hey, Mockingbird, great to see you. Have you tried any sandstone types instead of the brick? If you're meaning these down here... Oh, we do have this stuff, though. Huh. What if we tried this block? What if we tried this for back here? And then maybe this on the top? And maybe solid on the bottom? Huh. I just feel like there needs to be a stronger background palette. Maybe this will be the answer. Maybe it won't. But at least we can say we tried, even if it isn't. So let's see about that. Oh, we gotta still finish it. Have you still held back from seeing the Druid Island? I have, yes. I saw it on its beginning stage, but I've been holding back from seeing that ever since. I don't want to ruin that experience. Will I not be limited to a small plot? Yeah, do exclamation point KOD, and you can read all what's going on about Kingdoms of Darwinia. Justicon, how you doing? Great to see you. Stay clear from the brick. It's not nice. Afonsoski, welcome to the stream. Thank you for that follow. I do agree with you there, Vasa. I do agree. You just need to find a supplemental block. A supplemental block variety that will suffice, because I do like the concept of contrast, but I do not like that specific color. It doesn't work. It does not work. Maybe these two pillars actually should be something along the lines of, maybe we should continue this. I think this might be a suitable arrangement here. So let's see what we got. This floor is not going to be that once I'm done with it. I'm just using it for right now till I sort out what it's going to be. We got two more things now. Do as what you did on the other side. Add nature to make it look better. Oh, we will. We will be. I'm just trying to get the structure down first before I toss in a whole bunch of nature, which will then make it very difficult to finish the structural phase of all of this. But as you can see with the other side, the brick does work if used in the right places. Oh, we did use this. Oh, this might be the answer. You could maybe try something a bit different than actually the wall behind the porch. Yeah, I'm trying this here. I think that this actually might, that little bit of dark granite seems to really have helped us on the front. And I wonder, will that work on the back side? You know, I think it will. We do need to finish all that, though. Let's just see what that looks like. Man, that is laggy. Laggy! Have you tried using new broken reticulated brick for something? I have not, no. Do I see what you did? I decided to make it look better. You also stuck with the gray. Let's see. I do need to find another fortification idea here. We did all that up here, which kind of works. But I don't want to do that on the front side. Maybe some columns are a bit too white. I do agree with that. I do agree. Okay, well, we do have reticulated, so let's just see what we got here. I wonder what blocks we have of this. We don't have any pillar blocks. We only have full blocks. And that is a problem. Because, yeah, reticulated is not going to work. Okay, have you tried using the new broken reticulated? Oh, yeah, we have used reticulated so far there, Tarago, in the... I mean, this is the only place I've used it so far, was in the dining hall, or feast hall. And I will be using it more on the interiors of Lumiere. But, I don't really have anywhere else right now for the exterior. Yeah, Granite is right if using the right palette for sure. Alright, so as far as these are concerned, maybe we could use this. Let's just test it out and see what we got. No, that's not going to work. Here, actually, this I think is going to really help us by changing all of this over to the correct block. This will just, it'll help us see what we're working with a little bit more smoothly. Let me just put that back there. Sir Mudo, thank you for that follow and welcome to the Red Clan. Thank you. Alright, so put that there and put that over there. And then we can kind of toss that out a little bit. I don't know what else we can put there. So that means I'll probably have PC that can barely run Word 2003. Oh man, that sucks, man. I'm not a fan of Granite. Yeah, you're not a fan of many things there, Vasa. You're a very particular person, I must say. Until I have money to buy better. Haven't cut my hair in 2 years yet. 1 year now. Wow. Minecraft is king! Okay, what was I looking at? I was trying to decide on a palette. See, the Granite worked really well here. And that's why right there. Slabs, Trixins, thank you for that follow and welcome to the Red Clan. Great to have you. Okay, so the issue we're gonna have with this, and we are having with this, is this right here. But what we could do, another option for us is, I suppose this right here. Grab the trapdoor and just... No, see, we're gonna have too much white, and that's the problem. I love these cornices. I love how that kind of like, all kind of like works in terms of shape. But we're having major problems with the palette. The color is just not, it's not working. I mean, we could, after many hours of development, maybe come up with something using this palette, but what we're gonna have to do is break it back down. Vilaku just pledged their allegiance to the Red Clan. Thank you there, Vilaku. Welcome. Everyone spam those We Are Conquest tags there in chat. And make sure Vilaku feels very welcomed among the ranks of the Red Clan Legion. For we are many, and we will conquer the world. None shall stand in our way. Well, anyways. Back to our regularly scheduled programming. Okay, so maybe we can put a... Yeah, let's just keep doing that. You see how we kind of like raise it up in the middle kind of thing? How to do for a long time. Well, it's great to have you, man. I do need to figure out a new subscription tag. For about 2 months now. So when are you going to AC on stream? I need to man, so many things, so many things. I would like to. There's fruitcake. It's just I go back to time a lot. I mean, I would rather be building Lumiere, etc. I'd rather be progressing. Well, technically, I mean, I'm not going to say that being on Artcraft isn't progressing. But I don't know. I can't really answer that. I don't know when the next one's going to be. It's not that hard. All I got to do is walk around and talk. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll have a random boost of motivation one day. The Mizark, thank you for that follow and welcome to the Red Clan. Great to have you. Okay. Wait, I lost so much. What happened to the Maester's Tower? Nothing happened to the Maester's Tower. It just got incorporated. Ah, this is really annoying. Really, really annoying. See, there needs to be contrast up there. And also, that line there doesn't work. So, let's just try this. I mean, let's just try a mute color. That's what this is. A very mute style of coloring. Nothing fancy. Just enough to get by. That's all that is. So let's just let's test that out and see what we think. Well, I guess we do need to finish these. That needs to go there. That needs to go there, and that needs to go there. What? Oh, fine. Search for it. There we go. Okay, so now we're back to our very mute color. And now the white kind of works again. The dark blocks, well, let's try this actually. Let's just try some travertine on those instead. You know what? We have these slab blocks, these travertine slabs. They're like a mix between white and travertine. There's a possibility, but I'm not too hopeful about that. Did you not see my comment? Try adding some white to the balustrades. Some white to the balustrades. So you're saying add some white here along this section right there? With a white suggestion. So adding white here is what you're suggesting then, correct? Okay, well, let's just, let's try this. Well, no, let's try this. Opposite. Where was that? That's over here, so let's put that back. And let's grab you. Pop, pop. Pop, pop. Poppity, poppity. Alright, so now we got a little bit of white there. Well, at least it's whiter. I'm heading off. Alright, some kind of fruitcake. Thanks for stopping by. Have a great night. We'll see you next time. Less white, not more. From some angles, this is actually working. But from straight on, it's not. It is not. Alright, so let's go back over on the front here and look up some more options. Okay. Here we go back to brick again. Let's, I'm just gonna try this really quick. I'm just curious. Will a little bit of brick work on the back wall here? Maybe we can do the whole window. Let's do this. There we go. And then, ooh, one thing we could do to really bring out that contrast is put either that or that right here. I think this might actually be a better idea right there. It's just a little bitty bit of contrast. And again, a huge thing that's gonna take care of this is plants. I think the porch pillars look better all white like that. You can achieve the contrast by also than a wall behind it. Yes. That is true. I mean, let's go ahead and put a plant on here really quick. I want to use... Okay, we're just gonna do the same kind of design we did on the front. You're like the white window tops more, okay. I think I might agree with you because they did add that little bit of contrast and they made it look a little bit more snazzy. The one issue I had with that is that they just didn't seem to fit as well. Now, doing this option here, well, that actually kind of works because they don't separate. That's not too bad. I want to use something like that up there, but I don't want to match the blocks that we have here. Thousands of towers, dormers, balusters that have towers and hanging towers and turrets in the water. It looks so good, but also so complicated. I know there's just a lot of stuff everywhere. I know, right? Okay. I don't know if we should do white window tops. I think that white or just any kind of color of that nature just doesn't really work. So let's go through our arches here. And that is Conan Barbarian. Hey, here's a good name there. Welcome to the stream. Great to have you. I'm just gonna go through here and just try to find whatever textures that I think may or may not. Ooh, this actually might be it. I like it. Yep, that's my answer right there. Beautiful. And then, see these walls right here, I'm gonna be doping these up with some kind of detail. I don't know what it's gonna be, probably like a grapevine here or something, and maybe something over here as well, so you won't be able to see those. But that mute color, even as it is, isn't too bad. It does give us that little bit of, put the arch block bricks also in the door. Arch block also in the door. What if I did that? And then I put something over that. That won't work. What about this? It gives us a little bit of contrast in a way. But the one issue that we're going to have with that is the door. Like, where do I put the door? I have no clue where to put the door. We had agreed no wine. I do have wine already. Have any of you guys seen the Solo movie yet? Oh, I'm looking forward to seeing that. That should be a good movie. Alright there, Jow Jow. Have a great night. We'll see you next time. Alright, what was I gonna do? I was gonna do something, guys. Red Ranger, my man. Great to see you. Welcome to the stream. Always great to see my man, the Red. Chat. Y'allsome. Y'allsome. Okay, this is another thing we could do here. Now, I'm just following my front dormer designs just because I'm lazy. And I don't feel like coming up with something more interesting on the front here. But yeah, and then I was hoping for the front dormer to be something more crazy. Like maybe something like this. We had said it was, oh yeah, we're not going to have like it everywhere, for sure. But I do have a little bit of winemaking over here. But it's not like a vineyard or anything. It's just like a little bit right here, and then they have a couple little grapevines around. Like here's some grapevines here. Some grapevines over their arbor. Stuff like that. But yeah, it's not going to be a vineyard type deal. See, I like this because it's like a crown. That's the feeling I'm getting right now from looking at that. Is it looks like a crown, crowning the building, which makes sense because, well, this is the Lord's residence and this is the Lord's porch, And on top of this is there's also going to be this crown back here as well. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. Let's just go ahead and crown this real quick. Just like that, that, and that. I could probably add a little bit more shenanigans back here, just to make it look a little bit more interesting. We'll see. Also, I kind of think that I like that this might actually look a little bit better here. Keeping that all Italian stone. Yeah, I like that a little bit more. Maybe do something like you did on the backside, like bringing arrow slits to the front plus in a white block. Plus is a white block. Are you talking about for the fortifications? I don't want to use those front fortifications for the back fortifications. I don't want to use that design. Oh, well. What about... I have not thought about this yet. Could we use these as... These, well, could we use this? Let's just... I'm curious. Does that look any good? Maybe too many finials on this thing, but just want to test that really quick. I feel like if we were gonna do that, it would need to be something different. Like these ones right here would have to be something different, so we need to remove that. But see, if we remove all those, then they just look too oddly placed from each other. There is this option, though. There is this option, so let's just see what we think about this really quick before we go all haywire on how terrible it looks. Maybe do something like you did on the backside. Try iron fence pillar for tops. Last time I did this, I couldn't find any pillar blocks. What happened to the pillar blocks for the iron fence? Oh, small pillar. There it is. Okay, so let's try these on top. We would also need to use some kind of different pillar there. So I don't know, let's try this. Well, that was not supposed to happen. Ah! Keep removing everything. I do think that this should actually be something a little bit more, I don't know, something like that. There we go. Also, these should be something like that too. I'm trying to figure out what would work there. Technically that, maybe? Maybe? Greetings there, Brickle Schmist. How you doing? Great to see you. Are there two roofs not supposed to match? Olive Book, thank you for that follow. Welcome to the Red Clan. Great to have you. Also, a globe looks quite interesting on top of roofs. Oh, you're talking about that orb thing, right? Oh, this thing? Ah. Actually, that's not too bad. The one thing, though, that I'm having an issue with is the difference between these finials and these front finials. So we'd either have to change the back ones or we'd have to change the front ones. And on top of that, I also like the idea of doing something like this, putting finials right there and there. And again, I'm just going to use a very Lumiere generic finials just to get us situated here. Because my idea is... Takesian Gaming, thank you for that follow. Welcome to the Red Clan. Yeah, see, this is my little idea here. It's just kind of keep those finials developing down the roof, or down this whole little structure there. Make it look real fancy. Swim Swag, how you doing? Great to see you. Yes, this is the Conquest Reforged mod there, Takesian. Am I missing anybody? I'm actually on the Darwin Reforged server there now, Aldrich. Okay, so let's keep figuring this out. I would like to add something in this vicinity here. Some kind of like detail block here would be cool. Like it needs to extrude. In fact, I think what we may do is something else, something like this again. But I don't want to use that specifically. Alright there, Vilacool, thanks for stopping by. Always great having you here, and hope to see you back sometime soon. Have a great night. See, at this point, we just have way too many, I think what we can do is just remove this middle finial here. Because then, as you can see, it all still goes straight up. So it still is all working out. Like, I'm still getting that design I'm trying to go for. But the one thing is, what we could do is just continue this finial design here. I'm just curious. What would it look like if we just continued that finial design? I actually think I might go back to the Brattis for the tip. I just feel like it works a little bit more, and I don't think I've used the iron fence anymore except for the top edge of the roof there. So yeah, I think I might keep going with the Brattis instead, or the lattice, I'm sorry. Not the Brattis, the lattice. I think it just has a better feel for what we're trying to do here. So let's do bloop. Bloop. Wait, nope. Go back to that. Also, I need to finish that. Find a different block for that. I need to find more stone blocks. I need a stone. What is that even called? A small pillar. Small pillar. Okay. So there has to be some kind of pillar in here that would suffice. It needs to be kind of like a medium color type thing. Not wood, but stone. What could possibly suffice? That's too gray. I want something to kind of match this pot somewhat. In a weird way. Not something directly match. Ooh, this actually might work. It's another extreme color. And it has that kind of regal look to it, making it a better candidate for what we're doing here. You gotta make the whole thing into vanilla as well. You are funny. Funny guy. Funny guy. Okay, there we go. It's not bad, but I think that the 3D models might be more harm than it's worth. That it is there, mini carp, for sure. I can't imagine myself building without it. Okay, see, that just gets to be too much right there, so let's just remove that. And I would like to put something here, just, I don't know, something resembling a statue, I guess. But not necessarily a statue. I just don't know what else would suffice for that. I guess it can kind of look like that, maybe. So kind of like it's sticking out. I don't know. Maybe I should use a different type of detail block here. Like, I feel like there could be some kind of, like, pillar block somewhere. What is that called? That's called a wall. Okay, so let's, wall. There has to be something in here with, like, a design on it or something. You know, there is actually a wall block that might work. We'll use, like, a cornice or something. Like, I don't know, maybe this block. And then there's a wall version of this, right? Yep, right there. Which, well, it kind of connects. Just not as well as I was hoping. And it does not contrast at all. Put the head of your beautiful swordfish. No, no. Get that out of my chat. Okay, so maybe we can do that. Wow. It looks weird, but it actually looks kind of good. Let me keep developing this a little bit more. Okay, but we need to make it look supported. I think that maybe... let's try an arch block. One of these bad boys. If we can find one that actually suits. Something like that. I feel like there should be something on the side here. But I don't know what. Like, I feel like there should be something kind of like poking out the side just a little bit. Like, maybe even a clothes... Well, no, a clothes hanger ain't gonna work. I do like this. It just needs some love. Just a little bit of love. There is also this option to use a little bit of this here, like we did on the back side. Alright. That should actually be the other way. See, that's not going to work simply for the fact that it looks terrible. Oh my gosh. Well, there is this as well. Nope. Needs to be a mild color. It's got a baseball hat. I know, right? That's awesome. It needs something. I don't like that those things always do that. I don't like that. I don't think I'm gonna like this. I mean, there is a possibility if we poke it out a little bit. No, don't like that. Contrast is too high. It's too much. Too much. Alright, let's actually put a button up here. Button right there. Beautiful. And a button there and a button there. Okay, well, we're getting closer. Looks like a gargoyle. Yeah, well, I'm trying to go for something like that. Like a gargoyle, kind of, but not directly. It's just an ornamental thing sticking up here. Like a face, almost, I suppose. That's kind of what it's supposed to be. But I'm trying to find other 3D models that may work for what we're doing here. And I don't want to use wood. And I don't want to use this iron stuff. I'm trying to find another block for those two spots there. And I don't think this isn't going to work, but hey, it's always worth trying. You see, what needs to happen is it needs to kind of like go up, almost. Like a diagonal looking texture. Like, technically, something like this would be cool. But, you know, obviously Tudor isn't really going. If anything, grotesque. Use the same block as the one on the roof to the left. I feel like it wouldn't work for this dormer, and it would be a little repetitive, yeah. I think it's best probably not to use that same block. Oh, here we go. This is it. That's what we needed right there. Beautiful. Maybe one up top. I'm gonna give that a try. Yeah, not bad. What's gonna really make or break this is the window design here. What we use for the window. I think I'm gonna use tinted glass. Maybe red and blue. Let's get inside here. Maybe just blue. I don't know. I'm just throwing in some glass ideas there. Yeah, that's not too bad. That could work. Could be a solution, and it could not be. Could be, couldn't be. Could be, could be. I don't know. Okay, well, that's good enough for now. I would also like to figure out a way to make this block a little bit more natural looking here. There is also this idea here, just to go ahead and make that a full block. Which honestly I think might be our solution there, so we'll go ahead with that. But the problem is if we go ahead and corner this like that, I just don't think that's really what we want. So what if we... I want something there. Maybe another deck. Maybe we just do this. Just keep that kind of flowing up kind of deal. That could be it. I don't like that on the side though. So what we could do for that is just use that right like that and that right like that. Beautiful. Okay, well this is coming along now, guys. I'm starting to see a little bit of, starting to see it come together. Cohesion is starting to work. And I'm going to copy the design here for the, this roof here. So let's go ahead and dip that all the way across, like so. And I'm not quite sure at what points I'm going to be doing these. Let's just try this. 3 in. Oh, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. Let's actually start from the other side. 1, 2, 3. Well, actually, I did just realize something. Well, no. I'll keep that stone in full. Yeah, I'll keep that a full stone in. Instead, you can see this one over here, I built the roof one over the stone end and just kept one block for the end. But for this one, I think I'm going to keep both blocks at the stone end block, just so that it can be a little bit more unique than the others. Oh, this is wrong. This is wrong. 1, 2, 3. 3. 3. Okay, so there we have a problemo. Is this what they listened back to the medieval age? This is it. This is lit. Yes! This is Adrian von Ziegler. Fantastic music. I'm a fantastic guy. I think what I might actually do up here is make a cupola. I think that would be the best possible solution for that. Cupola is like that right there, or that right there, or even that right there. Just like a piece sticking up out of the roof, kind of fancy thing. So I think that might be our best option for this. The reason why I say that is because of the shape. We do have a problem though. It is even. That is a big problem. I don't think I've made an even roof yet for a tower. And yeah, an even roof isn't gonna work. So what we're gonna have to do is off-center the roof, which is actually cool. I mean, that's something I can do. I can do that. Now, how big do I want this thing is the question. Do I want it 3 wide, or do I not want it 3 wide? Because if we're gonna want it 3 wide, we're gonna have to do this. I need to make my spacing requirements first. There we go. 3 wide. Smaller dome atop the main dome. It's one of the many definitions of a cupola there, Jordan. Somewhere you could put the initial letter of the current lord's name. Oh, yes. Alright, guys. I need to go here real quick. In about 10 minutes, Laura. Laura is calling me to dinner, so I will... I'm just going to finish up a little bit more of getting this cupola sorted out. And then I'm going to have to go here, guys. Dinner is served. Alright. Beautiful. Now for this cupola up here, maybe we could use a little bit of tutor for this thing. Streaming plans for the week. Let me think here. Weekend, I got Saturday. I'll try to do an early stream because I have plans in the evening. Sunday, I'll be busy. Monday, I will be off on Monday. I've planned, as long as all goes well, there is a possibility we'll be able to get in a nice long stream on Monday, depending on how I'm feeling. If I'm feeling good, then we can definitely plan on a nice long stream. But there's always the possibility that I'll be feeling kind of or something. I don't know. So we'll see. Hopefully we'll be able to plan on a nice long stream on Monday. I'm not leaving yet. You started Lumiere, you wanted to avoid using the elite tutor. I did. And that's why I was making a big deal of it. Maybe we could use some tutor. But that is a good point though, so we'll probably try to avoid that the best we can. I'm just trying to find blocks that may suffice for a cupola on this thing. Because I don't want to use all wood. I guess I could use that tan texture, this right here, maybe. Did I see here? On the 1-2 block gable, make the vertical slab a stair. On the 1-2 block gable. I don't think you're meaning this one, but yeah, I need to put this back here really quick. There we go. Okay, on the 1-2 block gable, make the vertical slab a stair. I don't know what you're... are you talking about this one? Oh, you're talking about this one. I've already done that. I think that's what you meant. I swear you said when you started the mayor, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Alright. So, let's see what we got here. I guess what we'd want is a 2-window cupola, like that. And maybe we would want that on the sides as well. And we could use beams to make it look supported. So we can put a few beams on this thing to make it look like it's real nice and sturdy. There we go. And we'll give it a real fancy tall roof. Like we'll really over-exaggerate it in a matter of speaking. Hey there, Eagle. Great to see you. Welcome to the stream. Okay. It's not bad. As far as the actual window is concerned, what window would look good for up here? I'm gonna try lattice first. Not too keen on that idea. Let's try this other one. This one. Caperucci, thank you for that follow and welcome to the Red Clan. Great to have you. Maybe we can have a little bit of a mix between the two. What if we did that? Guess I could use brick. I don't want to use brick for up here because of it wouldn't be supported. See, this is all wooden trusses holding this thing up, so we got to make it look like that. It has to be made out of wood and maybe a little bit of clay is what we're using, so I'm just kind of trying to make it actually make it look like it actually can be supported, in a matter of speaking. Okay, so now what we need to do is really fancy this up. What I was planning on doing is we need a horizontal block first. So I'm going to use, I don't know, this block. Let's just give this a try here. It's just, I mean, just for now. It's not going to be that. But, and then there would be a skirt like this all the way around. And we'd use a few stair blocks here and there to really make it work. And then we would go up another height, so something like this. And this would actually be like little tiny windows up here, like fancy things like that. There would be one more layer of horizontal blocks up here, just like that. And then that would come out again like this. Alright, I just need to check back on this really quick just to see what it looks like. It's going to be way too much. Oh, I know what I did. I know what I did. I was trying to figure out why this was looking so blocky. This is why, guys. Give me 1 second. Let me just remove all that. Well, actually, here, we could just do this. It needs to come in one block before we go up to the next level. So it needs to do that. And then we do this. I know it looks really dorky right now, guys. Just hold on to your horses. Okay. And then we can start doing that right there. We'll go too high there. And we'll do that right there. Okay. So, concept. I think it's going to work. You guys are all gonna be like, "What is that?" Yeah, it's a concept, guys. It's just hold your horses. Goodness gracious. Okay. That there. I will be using different blocks. Okay, then we'll go up another like this. And then I think what I'm going to do for up here is use some of those tan blocks. And it wouldn't necessarily be intended as stone. It would be intended more as a, like just a painted wood for up here. Well, no, that's not going to work. The reason being, well, we could do in the middle, maybe. I can see that work in the middle. And then we need beams. I don't know what beam to use, so I'll just use oak, I suppose. There we go. Hey there, Zona. Welcome to the stream. Great to see you. There we go. Beautiful. Now what we need is some stair blocks. Nope, we don't need stair blocks. We need to put that up there, like that. And then we need these bad boys. Ooh, well maybe this'll work. Maybe this'll work. What if we did, that? Yeah. I don't know about that. I'm thinking that it might just be best to do that. That way we can still utilize some kind of background texture for that one block back there. So like maybe that could be the golden block or something. And that could really help bring it together there. Okay, we'll go ahead and use this thing. But what we need to do is really raise this roof up so that we can get that nice, smooth, as a baby's bottom curve to it. And there we go. And I'll be heading off here soon, guys. I know this is kind of like a silly point to stop a stream, but I gotta go. Only so much time I can spend on the old Minecrafts in a day. Okay, well maybe we could do this down here. That could help. See what that's looking like. Keep sweeping it up a little bit more. And then we can do that right here. Okay, that at the top. Welcome back, Vasa. We're doing something crazy. Okay. So this will be the official highest point of Lumiere. But yeah, guys, with that, I'm gonna have to say goodnight. We will definitely be perfecting that a little bit more when we come back in tomorrow, well, not tomorrow's stream, whenever we stream next. I don't know when that's going to be. But we've gotten a good bit done today. I feel relatively accomplished. We didn't get much done, to be honest. I feel really, actually, no, I don't feel very accomplished looking at this. We didn't do much. Anywho's, that's about as much as we can get done in about an hour and 45 minutes. But that's what it is. I gotta go. I'm gonna go eat dinner and prepare for another day of work. I'm gonna go over here to my following channels here and see if there's anybody streaming anything interesting. There is not. So that means that's it. All right. Have a great night, guys. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you on the next one. Till then, bye-bye.